Hey guys, this is Amit and you're watching Tech Dad. In this video, we are going to compare between Redmi Note 9 Pro 5G versus Motorola Moto G 5G. And we will discuss which one is better in camera, performance, display, body of the devices, features, communication chips, and about the prices. And in the end of the video, I will tell you which one is better according to me. So watch this video till the end. So without wasting any time, let's start the video. Let's start comparison with the camera of the devices, starting with the rear camera of the devices. Note 9 Pro 5G have quad camera setup, 108 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel of macro camera and 2 megapixel of depth sensor. Whereas Moto G have triple camera setup, 48 megapixel of wide camera, 8 megapixel of ultra wide camera and 2 megapixel of macro camera. So the winner here is Note 9 Pro 5G because of quad camera setup, which have 108 megapixel of wide camera. And about the selfie camera of the devices, both of the devices have 16 megapixel of wide camera, so it's a tie here. Let's talk about the camera features of the devices. Note 9 Pro 5G have dual tone dual LED flash with HDR and panorama, and Moto G have LED flash with HDR and panorama. So the winner here is Note 9 Pro 5G because of dual tone dual LED flash. And about the video recording options in the devices, Note 9 Pro 5G can shoot 4K video max at 30 fps, Full HD video max at 60 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. In the other hand, Moto G can shoot 4K video max at 60 fps and Full HD video at 60 fps with gyro electronic image stabilization. So it's a tie here because both of the devices can shoot at same FPS. Moving to the performance of the devices, let's start with the operating system of the devices. Both of the devices comes with Android 10 support, so it's a tie here. And about the user interface of the devices, Note 9 Pro 5G have MIUI and Moto G have a stock Android, so it's a tie here because it's up to you which you like it or not. It's up to you. Let's talk about the processor of the devices. Both of the devices is powered by Snapdragon 750G 5G. So I will call it's a tie here because both of the devices can give you the same performance. And about the GPU of the devices, both of the devices have Adreno 620 GPU. So again, it's a tie here because both of the devices can give you same FPS in games. Let's talk about the clock speed of the devices. Both of the devices can clock at 2.2 GHz based on octa-core Creo chipset. So again, it's a tie because both of the devices have same clock speed. And about the RAM variants in the devices, Note 9 Pro have 6 and 8 GB of RAM options, whereas Moto G have 4 and 6 GB of RAM options. So the winner here is Note 9 Pro because of bigger RAM capacity. Let's talk about the internal storage of the devices. Note 9 Pro 5G have two storage options, 128 and 256 GB of internal storage, and Moto G have 64 and 128 GB of storage options. So the winner here is Note 9 Pro 5G because it have more read and write speed. And about the external storage of the devices, both of the devices have shared external card slot option, so it's a tie. Moving to the display of the devices, let's talk about the screen sizes of the devices. Note 9 Pro 5G have 6.67 inches of display, whereas Moto G have 6.7 inches of display. So I will call it's a tie here because both of the devices have approx the same screen size. And about the screen to body ratio of the devices, Note 9 Pro 5G have 84.6%, whereas Moto G have 85.7%. So again, it's a tie because both of the devices have approx the same ratio. Let's talk about the screen resolution of the devices. Both of the devices have Full HD Plus display, so it's a tie here. And about the display type of the devices, Note 9 Pro 5G have IPS LCD having 120 Hz of refresh rate with HDR10 support. In other hand, Moto G 5G have IPS LCD with HDR10 support. So the winner here is Note 9 Pro 5G because it can give you better experience in viewing content. Moving to the body features of the devices. Let's talk about the thickness of the devices. Note 9 Pro 5G have 9 mm of thickness, whereas Moto G have 9.9 mm of thickness. So the winner here is Note 9 Pro because of slimmer body. Talking about the weight of the devices, Note 9 Pro 5G have 215 grams of weight, whereas Moto G have 212 grams of weight. So it's a tie here because both of the devices have approx the same weight. And about the protective glass of the devices, Note 9 Pro have Gorilla Glass 5, whereas Moto G have Gorilla Glass 3. So the winner here is Note 9 Pro because of newer generation of glass. Let's talk about the build quality of the devices. Note 9 Pro 5G have glass back with plastic frame, whereas Moto G have plastic back with plastic frame. So the winner here is Note 9 Pro 5G because of solid build quality. And about the SIM options in the devices. Both of the devices have dual nano SIM support, so it's a tie here. Moving to some of the most important features in the devices, starting with the fingerprint scanner in the devices. Note 9 Pro 5G have side-mounted fingerprint scanner, and whereas Moto 5G have rear-mounted fingerprint scanner. So I will call it a tie here because it's your choice which side you prefer. And about the sensors in the devices, both of the devices have accelerometer, gyroscope, proximity sensor and compass. So it's a tie here. Let's talk about the battery capacity of the devices. Note 9 Pro 5G have 4820 mAh of battery, whereas Moto 5G have 5000 mAh of battery. So the winner here is Moto G because of bigger battery capacity. And about the charging speed of the devices. Note 9 Pro 5G have 33 watts of fast charging, whereas Moto G have 20 watts of fast charging. So obviously the winner here is Note 9 Pro 5G because of 33 watts of fast charging can charge up your device faster. Let's talk about the loudspeaker of the devices. Note 9 Pro have stereo speakers, whereas Moto G have normal speakers. So the winner here is Note 9 Pro 5G because of stereo speakers. And about the headphone jack of the devices. Both of the devices have 3.5 mm of headphone jack. So again, it's a tie here. Moving to the communication chips in the devices, starting with the WLAN of the devices. Both of the devices have Wi-Fi AC, dual band Wi-Fi, Wi-Fi direct and hotspot. So it's a tie here. And about the Bluetooth of the devices. Both of the devices have 5.1 generation of Bluetooth. So it's a tie. Let's talk about the GPS chips in the devices. Both of the devices have AGPS, GLONASS, BDS and some other chips. So I will call it's a tie here. And about the USB connectivity of the devices. Both of the devices have second gen of Type-C connector. So it's a tie. Lastly, moving to the prices of the devices. In the international market, Note 9 Pro 5G is available from $330, whereas Moto G is available from $350. And in Indian market, Note 9 Pro 5G will start from 18,000 rupees, whereas Moto G is available from 20,000 rupees. So the conclusion of the video is the winner in camera is Note 9 Pro 5G. In performance, it's tie. In display, the winner is Note 9 Pro 5G. In the body segment, the winner is Note 9 Pro 5G. In the features of the devices, the winner is Moto G. In communication chips, it's a tie. And about the prices, the winner is Note 9 Pro 5G. So the decision is totally yours, which device you like the most so far. And let me know in the comment below what you think about the video and which device is better for you. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked our content, please like our video, share this video and subscribe to our channel. Comment what's your thought in the comment below. If you are watching this video on Facebook, please like our page TechDad. And if you want to follow me on Instagram, here's my ID on the screen. This is Amit and I will see you guys in the next one. Till then, bye.